What's up, everybody? How is my peeps? So, we just got done over in Matt ADHD Whiskey Channels. Over in his Matt Madness. Yeah, we're live. Aaron's coming in with multiple bottles.
I even had the fake bottle in the house. I brought it in.
Did you really?
Yes. It's one of my favorite bottles.
I'm not surprised.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, you wonderful people.
You wonderful pretties.
Oh, so pretty. Can you scooch your boot?
I'm going to. I also need to urine.
Hi, everybody. That was the weirdest thing. I've never been on that side of a screen. So trying to chit-chat was like...
You've never seen it live before?
No, I've seen it live, but I've never chit-chatted in them. I'm used to commenting and reading. Yeah, you do. So, yeah, that was an awesome show. I was really...
Dusty Dan is awesome.
Yeah, you guys were really quiet. Like, super quiet. I was like, well, I know why Kyle's quiet, but poor guy doesn't ever get a word in with his wife. So, anyway, winner chicken dinner. Yes, it was. I was super proud of him. So,
Right back. Keep them entertained.
I always keep everyone entertained. What is everyone drinking? I've been drinking New Riff from, it's our bottle. How many more of these I have? I don't know, but I've been drinking our bottle. Prescription bourbon in the house. We got Uncle Robbie. We got Scott, Andy, Dawn. Welcome. So, yes, typical wife not letting her husband talk. But, Kyle really is a very quiet person. He kind of sits back and he's always in the middle of it all. Don't get me wrong, but definitely is more quiet than I am and kind of sits back and watches me bounce around. So we got Elijah Craig Barrel Proof B518. Great bottle, Andy. Absolutely love it. Sam Houston. Mick, I don't know of the Sam Houston business.
It's right there.
Disco 5, you need to call Tarek. Somebody in the chat, and I believe it was Willie Teabacker, said that it was somewhere else, and it's live. Disco 5, I believe. You guys correct me if I'm wrong. I think that's what it was. It's the newest Barton.
Sam Houston.
I don't believe in glasses tonight, apparently. This is not 100 proof.
Yes, it is.
It's 98 proof, not 100. Nope. It's got like a smoky finish on it too.
12 year.
That it is. I don't like it.
No.
Okay, we'll Wheels, welcome.
Brandon.
Disco 5 is at Red in Bellevue.
Gotcha.
So he said that Elixir probably maybe has it.
Has what?
Disco 5.
Oh, what's Disco 5?
Barton's newest. What is it? Not decades. Decades is the other one. It's Barton's new. Come on, help me out. Specialty bottles.
Discovery series?
There we go. Thank you.
Thanks.
I asked in the chat because you didn't have your chat up, so you couldn't see all the people talking to you.
Number
it's fantastic
4.
for the proof. I'll give it that, but it's got like a smoky finish on it. There we go. Thank you, Willie. I appreciate you. Big hearts.
Oh, Disco Discovery. I should have got that.
I didn't. Blondie over here. Yes, those roots really.
I was like, what the hell is Disco 5?
So anyway.
Thanks, Ricardo.
Kyle went live because I told him that
Hey, you want to pop a new bottle?
Yes, I love popping bottles. Can we pop its cork?
I'm going to pop those tags.
Pop its cork. Hey, Facebook user, you know what I'm going to tell you? You need to come on over to YouTube so that we can decipher you from all the other Facebook users.
We want to see your pretty name.
Yeah, I need to.
Oh, this is going to be a good one. Ready? Ready?
Oh, no disappoint. I am energized.
You don't say.
I really am. All I've had is like 3 shots of New Riff. So I guess I didn't give Kyle all the answers the first time.
We had good teamwork the first time, though.
Yeah, we did. I was really lonely in the house by myself.
Boop, boop, boop.
Roger that.
There you go. That's what I'm drinking.
Thank you, Merca. Yeah, gotta have the good cork pops.
Merca.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying, Willie. We will be contacting our peoples because we take care of them.
Yes, Elixir's a must.
Elixir's amazing. In fact, we need to go up to Elixir. I need to give him some things.
I have bottles waiting at Elixir, so yes, we do need to
Shocker. So Kyle's on not challenge, what am I looking for?
I have no
a new
clue where you're going with
quest.
this.
Kyle wants to hit quadruple digits.
I need a comma.
Old Toad, we are right on the Alabama border on the 65-ish.
We're an hour south of Nashville and an hour west of Chattanooga.
And 30 minutes north of Huntsville, Alabama.
15 minutes from Jack Daniels.
There you go.
30 minutes from George Dickel.
There you go.
So if you can't pinpoint where we are from that, then we're in Fayetteville, Tennessee.
Yeah. And don't blink, you'll miss us.
The town is about as big as this bottle. So
yeah, I was thinking that too, Mick. I was like, dude, there's no commentary. I'm like, okay, guys, come on. And I just kept laughing out loud, because I was cracking up laughing the entire time. And I'm like, I can't tag anybody because I am.
Now they can see your pretty face.
Well, I want to hide behind bottles. But I couldn't tag anybody because I was on my phone. And I'm like, oh, thank God. Other people have problems tagging on their phone too.
Florence is like an hour from here.
Yeah, Florence is, it's not close, but that's okay. It's close enough to pass out on our floor if you want to come drink. 1 hour from the Bourbon Shed. I need to make a pilgrimage to said Bourbon Shed and figure out how to get my happy bottom home.
We need to go there on a Friday.
Tap dibs on air mattress in the Bourbon Shed to sleep.
There's a couch in there.
Sorry, Mick, I'm sleeping. There's a couch in it. Do you have a couch in your Bourbon Shed? I didn't know that.
Your first Turkey 101 after a dry week. I was like, you just cracked your first Turkey 101? What?
I think I did that at 16.
Yeah, I was like, how do you not drink Turkey 101?
I've been yelling at people that they need to buy 101, and people have been looking at me like I'm crazy. So
Steve says you can tag people on your phone, but you have to type the whole name in manually.
Yeah, I have fat
Screw
fingers,
that.
and I can't do that very well.
That's not happening.
Thank you, David Barnes. Kyle's amazing.
Thank you, David.
I can't take any credit for this one. Wills, you'll be in Tennessee through Monday now. Okay, where at?
He's coming right through here.
Sweet.
He was supposed to be here this weekend. We got family stuffs.
Oh, schniza.
Unless you're in town Saturday.
We got
everything Saturday night.
No, and we may not have children.
So
I'm hoping.
Try this. It's
whatever you just opened.
Barrel's newest batch.
Ooh, I like Barrel.
Batch number 28. It's a mixture of 10 to 15 year stuff, and it is 108.86 proof.
You are talking my jam.
I know. I'm amazing. It's pretty dang good. What are you looking at?
I was going to see if you could see my evil witch on my shirt, but
your boobies?
Yeah, my boobs.
Boobies. Everyone loves boobies.
Yeah, mine aren't the greatest, but I do have a.
I beg to differ. Yours are fantastic.
I do have Maleficent and
Maleficent.
Maleficent and Aurora. So.
My glasses. She took my glass.
You gave me my glass. Hey, where's mine?
I don't know.
There's no neat tasters out here. See, this is why I'm drinking neat taster. Give me the bottle.
This one?
Everybody loves boobies. They're amazing.
No, drink
Even
out of here.
girls
I'll
love
get another
boobies.
glass. I need, or don't. That's cool.
I don't need a glass.
Kyle, you need to practice the haka. Yes, yes. I am doing the haka. Natahe. Ah!
That actually was pretty good.
What Nulu pick is that? I actually have two of them, the bourbon and the rye. And they are from Lincoln Road Package Store.
So if anyone doesn't know what a haka is, you really do need to go Google it. It is out of New Zealand, and it is an Aborigine dance that every single sports person does and sports teams do before their matches of almost anything from football, or soccer, American football, whatever. But anyway, or any of the other events that they do, and it is absolutely intimidating and amazing. So, yes. Anyway, and Cat lost his hoodie.
Very tempted to be on the other end of
Tyler!
TT. TT is my main man. We grew up together since we were like knee high to a duck, man.
Tyler's amazing. I have not stolen clothes from Tyler, though.
Mick, I am
All
a
your other
natural,
friends, I
sir.
think
I was practicing one time while you were here. No, Aaron was here.
No. Mick was here too.
Old
Hey,
War
T, you need to
Dance.
come out here, Tyler, and come drink with us.
Yeah, you do.
Also bring Casey and the baby. Well, he's not a baby anymore. None of them are babies
drinking.
anymore. That's really scary. Cooper's no
What else
longer
did
a
you
baby.
grab? New Riff.
I grabbed the 4
You
bottles.
grabbed
I
a Chattanooga single barrel?
Yes, I did.
Woman.
I grabbed New Riff. I grabbed Leaper's Fork. I grabbed the Fay bottle. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I grabbed RC6 because I couldn't find the Fay bottle.
It's over there.
There's RC6, but I thought I grabbed
You grabbed the
Fay.
RC6? I can't complain too much. I just bought half of these bottles that you see up here.
So there's a rule.
This glass spills.
There's a rule.
It's defective.
This is how I don't kill my husband. I drink whatever I want in this bar.
She gets to drink whatever she wants, and I get to buy whatever I want.
And a couple bottles of mine too.
It works out. I can't argue so much.
But I'm not old. I hate when people say you're old man or you're old lady. No offense, Toad, but old Toad at that. Maybe there's a series of events here because I refuse to admit that I'm old. I don't care what I'm turning this year. It's a really good compromise, except for the fact that I guess I have expensive taste because my favorite bottles are the ones that you can't find.
Yeah, and not even like expensive, just the hard to find bottles. Like
my favorite.
What?
My absolute favorite. One of my absolute favorites.
The Bardstown?
No, it's not the Bardstown. It's the one that's right there. And it is, hold on.
Foregate?
No. Yeah, I like Foregate too. It's the one that,
that one is
I've been
expensive.
looking for, and it's like going for $10,000 or something crazy.
David says it means you've got good taste.
I try. No, I refuse to admit I'm old. I'm actually excited. I'm not getting carded anymore.
Brandon got an Elmer T. Lee today. What?
Why would you want to drink?
Haka and boobies.
Why would you want to drink out of that distillery? Actually, their kosher stuff's
'Cause it's
good. I'm not going to say
good.
anything anymore. I can no longer insult
Just
that
because
distillery.
you don't like Buffalo Trace.
What's the one that I really, really like? It's Crud Nudger.
I don't know.
Oh, it's Old Fangle, old.
Oh, you're
Yes!
talking about
It's amazing.
Nodder
Here's
Bourbon from Blom Brothers.
There's the bottle I like.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
drank a lot of that bottle.
You know, Mick almost got one of those, and he hesitated, and someone else grabbed it. And
Nick, you're killing me, Smalls.
the store said they get one bottle of that a year,
Mick,
just to give you.
Mick, you failed.
He did. We
You
all told him.
failed.
We all told him that. It's okay.
Failed. I'm turning 40 this year, so I'm excited. I'm not getting carded anymore, and people aren't threatening me to write on bags and arrest me. So I'll take it. But hold on. I'm sorry. It's my friend's kids here. Hey, I'm live right now. If you want your daughter, come get her.
Yes, Mick. Yes, you did. That's okay though. Everyone gets one. Everyone gets one.
Okay. Well, don't let your daughter know that. But I gotta go. I'm live. Bye.
Ever since you.
Bye. Anyway.
Yeah. So anyway, Aaron likes all the hard to get bottles.
No,
So-
I said 40. 40.
What?
Someone said, "Did you say 30?" I said, "No, I said 40."
Yeah, she's old.
I am.
She's like, I told her I'm going to trade her in for a newer, younger model.
I told them I'm too expensive.
You know, there's ways around that.
I know there's a lot of desert between California and Arizona, but I promise you, you will not like it. Remember, I'll come haunt your ass. You'll never sleep again. Karen. Yeah, I know, but not all of us can be as lucky as you, Sunshine.
Colin said, I missed out on Elmer T. Lee and Weller Foolproof today to watch England draw with Scotland today at the Euros. I'm English. I hereby denounce my English citizenship.
Did Scotland win? I take it Scotland won?
Karen!
Kyle, you say my old lady?
No. I said you are an old lady.
I was going to say you better not.
Not my old
That would
lady.
be really not good. Like, there's very few things that he might get actually snapped for.
David said I can trade you in for 220s. I mean, you know, there's worse things. So if you're a guy, if you want to know the perfect age woman for you,
It is
Okay.
half your age plus.
7.
There you go.
Whatever your age is, half your age plus 7. Okay. So I didn't make the rules. Okay.
So, Kyle, you need a
24-year-old?
Oh, have fun with her. I wouldn't want to date a 24-year-old. Oh, all the things you'd have to teach her. Oh, please. I'm sorry.
I've broken you in. I've taught you over the time. I've got you trained. I've got you trained.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yep.
How
Like
many
I
more
said,
of these do
I
we
don't
have?
make the rules.
This is our bottle. I just realized. You told me to put down a bottle and not open a new one and drink one open, and it was ours.
Well, there's an open one, so there's your answer. Or a not open one.
Okay, at least I have one more.
So there you go.
You have fun. No insulting to anyone that's 24.
Aaron is drinking our bottle of New Riff.
I've been drinking our bottle of New Riff since the beginning of ADHD.
And we have a Four Roses barrel coming too, and a 1792 foolproof barrel.
We need to come up with our stickers.
Yeah. I'm going to employ the same people that Elixir employs for stickers.
And can you just tell them what you want it to? Not tell them what the sticker needs to be. Just tell them the name of the bottle.
We give him a theme, and he does the rest.
Fantastic.
Yep.
This is going to be off the charts.
All he requires is a bottle and payment.
Okay.
I said we can do that.
I'm excited about this one because
What's
bottle.
the proof on that New Riff? 110-ish?
106?
105. 105.6.
I was right with 106. 105.6. We round up. It's 106. So yeah. It's a really, really good bottle. I really would love to go back there. I'm confused.
Where'd it go?
You clicked on the wrong one, and now you're
there. It goes. That's what I was looking. That's what I was laughing at.
Oh, I was like, I'm confused.
Wheel said, "I'm Brandon. I'm 26, but I do more legwork than many my age." Brandon's in a wheelchair, and he has the most amazing
sense of humor about it all.
Yes.
I loved his shirt.
His shirt, yes.
I loved his shirt that said that I drink and drive, and it's got him and it's got a person in a wheelchair.
It's amazing.
Hilarious.
Bourbon Shed, thank you, sir.
It is all about the D.
It's all about the D.
And you guys were talking about that on ADHD earlier, and I was cracking up laughing about. And I said while I was watching it, I looked at it. I'm like, at least she hopes it is. And you go, well, at least she hopes it is. And I was like, oh my God, we've been married too long. When you channeled my comment straight word for word out of my mouth.
You're welcome.
And I was like, thank you, Kyle.
Ready? There we go.
In all defense, that could have gone either way at that point.
Eric said, I finished the Bourbon Blind New Riff pick this weekend. So sad to see it go.
It is. It's tragic.
So sad, but I think Eric's a Patreon member. So, yeah, if you want the 1792 foolproof, you get first dibs.
I believe you are, too. I think I've seen that name there.
Definitely appreciate
John White
that.
just joined us in Patreon today.
John White did.
So, thank
Careful,
you
don't
so
lose
much.
your Four Roses pick for a label. Nah. No, we won't do anything that's – some people have done, really bad stickers.
Oh, no, we're not doing – our Four Roses pick is later on this month. Our 1792 pick is just the D. And we'll be really careful on our Four Roses.
Yeah, we don't do really
no.
We may talk on here
a lot of smack.
Yeah, and get pretty rough
There's
around the edges.
There's no topic that's off limits with my mouth, nor will I ever shut up. So I'm sorry in advance, not sorry. What you see is what you get.
But at the same time, for stickers and stuff that has to do with distilleries,
that's not us. The distillery really isn't us. I mean,
when you're representing them, that's a different story. Representing us, I mean, we're fucked. We're fucking idiots. So, yeah, what you see is what you get.
Morning, noon, or night. In fact, I made the kids watch ADHD in the house too for a little while. How was our trip? It was good.
Our trip was amazing.
Exhausting. I think I've slept more this week than I did in the entire 2 weeks we were gone. But yes. Thank you, Karen. Absolutely love you. 1792 was amazing and was 138.
138 proof out of the barrel. That was.
Was it really?
Yes, it was.
It was absolutely fabulous. And I drank it straight with no water. And
Do you want to taste it?
Oh, we have it.
Do you want to
yes.
Okay.
Except you're not pouring it in that glass.
Yes, I am. You're not drinking it out of the bottle.
You're not giving me a stupid fucking Glen.
We can't show the bottle.
That's fine.
Here, do you want this bottle then?
I'll do that glass.
Or how about my fancy glass? Get my fancy glass.
Excuse me. I'm trying to unbod my underwear.
Are you taking your bra off?
No, I was trying to get my underarms were riding up.
I think you're taking your bra off.
No, you're hoping I'm taking my bra off. So are probably half of you guys. I'm not taking my bra off. Sorry, guys. The girls need some support. What's your 10,000 subscriber bottle going to be, Kyle? Wisco wants to know.
Wisco Nick?
Yep.
How did I know? That's a great question.
I want to know what is 1,000 bottle is going to be and what we're going to do when you get 1,000 bottles in the bar.
There it is. That is the
that
1792.
Is heavenly. This is our pick right here.
Foolproof, straight out the barrel, uncut, unfiltered.
Julian, Jackrabbit, welcome.
Jubilant.
I'm seeing you.
What's up, homie?
Welcome.
Yeah, that's a good question. I will have to find. I'm sure I have something around here. Ooh,
I'm thinking.
maybe the rhetoric.
I did not pop that top when you were gone.
Maybe the rhetoric 22.
I got sidetracked by freaking fucking Fireball.
Dave,
This isn't OnlyFans.
when we were talking about taking your bra off.
Yeah. Kyle, you guys were talking about OnlyFans on earlier tonight too. It must be a theme tonight.
I mean, if you could, who was talking about OnlyFans?
It was in the chat, I think.
Oh.
When you guys were talking about some bullshit. I don't know.
Then again, I mean, if you could make, $10, $20, $30,000 a month, I mean,
I can't believe that
your
some
body,
women
your choice,
sell their dirty shoes for like $1,000. Like, you guys, come on. Really? Really? Dirty shoes. Underwear not washed. You guys, I have to worry about you.
No, Steve, it's all at 125.
Matt, do you want to come join us? Come join us for a drink. Matt is in the house.
Matt is in the house. Matt, do you want to come drink?
I made Kyle go live because I was missing out on like chit-chatting because I can't type. It's official. I don't type. I can read.
Rob, what's up, homie?
And you know what? Trey's in the house.
Yep, Trey is in the house. Yeah, I'm not coming to Phoenix. Work said no, basically.
I was planning on like hitching a ride too, but
Matt in his house.
Matt, I have to give you like super cheers. You did an amazing job. You always do, but I don't know how you can keep up with the chat and the super chats and the questions and the clicker counter thingamabobber. Like, I would be fucked. There's no way. I'm like,
No, you have ADD. You could probably focus on everything.
I totally have ADD, but it's a lot. So
one sold her bathwater, so I get what you're saying.
And somebody bought it. Like, I am totally in the wrong business. Here, you want my shoe? My shoe, $10,000 right here. I mean, come on.
I'll sell it to you for $100. I mean,
like, really? Come on, peepos.
Yes. Get it, Mick. Get it.
I've been drinking it. Who needs it? But you don't need to pour it. You just need to pour it down your throat. Like, who needs a glass?
Willie, you are so correct, sir. Matt is a ninja.
Really?
Capable of so many things. You should see what he does with his tongue. It's magical.
Speaking of paying money for it, right?
Right? Speaking of OnlyFans, get him to show you his tongue. Don't ask, just ask him. Ask him about his tongue.
Is this going to turn into a Snuffleupagus episode, except vice versa?
Ask everyone, text ADHD Whiskey on Instagram right now. Ask him about his tongue.
Matt, if you're in the house.
Matt, I'm not telling your secret, man. I'm not saying your secret. I just putting it out there.
All good. You know what? We get it.
Bring her on, Matt. Bring her on.
Does your wife drink whiskey? That is the real question I've been wanting to ask.
I was going to say something really inappropriate.
Behave yourself.
Oh, no, we're already down that path, man. We are already down that path.
Tongues can be magical. Throats are better, though.
True story, bro. I need this elusive thing called new riff in my life.
Yes.
Wheels. Yes. We can.
Yes.
Elixir has all kinds of new riff on the shelf.
They do. And you should grab them all. I absolutely love new riff.
Yeah. Where are we at? That's number 20. That's one we opened.
What are you looking for?
I don't know. Nick said that, was it the Rebel Yell? No, was it the Ezra? Barrel 3.
Here, I'm going to give you back our pick. It's got a definite cinnamon on the finish.
That's not our pick. That's the barrel. Unless you
No.
poured our pick in it.
You poured our pick in it.
I didn't. I haven't touched the new Riff bottle.
Wrong pick, dumbass. That's the 1792.
Oh, for real?
You poured it.
Mm.
Good God. Kyle's done. Stick a fork in him.
No, Kyle's not done. Kyle's never done.
You totally don't remember going over there and pouring the pick. Anyway.
Karen says her tequila and her tongue are magic.
Tequila's not. Bourbon. Not tequila.
Matt, your wife is a saint. True story, bro. I think any of us that are on Whiskey Tube, our wives are saints. I'm just saying.
I'll take it. I think my halo's bent, brass, and held up by horns, but I'll take the angel comment or saint.
Yeah, red is totally cool. I don't get out there nearly enough, but yeah, red is cool.
Where is this infamous red?
It's northwest of Elixir. It's west of Nashville. So
I've never been there. I'm not allowed out of my cage only on Tuesdays and Fridays.
Coach Mick in the house. Yes.
Matt, I'm not responsible of any hakas that are done on your show next time.
Not die. Ah! You're welcome.
And I'm going to figure out how to get our
Yeah, she
channel.
fucking hates me.
Da-na-na-na.
You're welcome. First one's free. Thank you. I'll be here till Thursday. Try the veal. It's delicious.
Who wants to eat veal?
Veal is amazing. I know it was like poor baby cows and stuff, but like it's amazing.
I can't get past shoving breadcrumbs down a cow.
I mean, I eat breadcrumbs. So.
No, I'm not allowed out of my cage. Only on Tuesdays and Fridays.
Yep. Elixir has some obtainium also.
Yes, they do.
Elixir has like everything.
I love Elixir.
Did I say west of Nashville, Willie? I'm pretty sure I did.
You said north.
I said northwest of Elixir, west of Nashville. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I said.
What are you drinking, Kyle?
1792, out of the barrel. Boom. If I had known you weren't going to drink it, I wouldn't have poured you so much.
I was
This
sharing
is
with
a hot commodity right here. Okay, I was going to have a sip, but fuck me. Why not?
You're the one that was bitching. That was really good.
It is good, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
If you guys need some, we're going to start doing pre-orders here soon.
Yeah, when is it coming in?
I have no clue yet. Yeah, that Leaper's fork is out of control.
This is cherry in a good way.
Yeah? All cherries are cherry in a good way.
No, this is cherry in a good way. This is not cough syrupy.
I got the little remnants in the glass from that 1792 out of the barrel. That's really freaking good. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
It's good.
So I think it was the Rebel?
I got a nice,
Yeah, it was the Rebel.
Can I just come pick it up and take a picture? Pick what up?
Pick what up?
Oh, you want to come pick up the 1792 pick, Zach?
Yeah, that
Sorry.
saves on shipping.
Zachary, you're now Zach. So I hope that's okay with you.
That saves on shipping, so.
Steven, welcome.
Steven Scheidels, thank you, sir.
We will be taking pre-orders in Patreon. You will definitely be able to claim one. I know I've said your names because I was trying to figure out how to say your last name. I had a lot of fun trying to figure it out, if it was Skittly or if it was Scheidels. So it was kind of fun.
Maybe.
Oh, you fail. I bet you I could get it to pop. Put it back in.
Okay, ready?
You totally are not going to get it. That's pathetic.
This cork sucks.
Pro, got to get it to someone who does all of our interests.
Okay. So, Rebel Yell, single barrel.
Oh, this just is a sucky bottle. Okay.
Told you.
Oh, jeez.
What the hell did you do?
I made it pop. Did you hear it? The second time around?
No.
It totally did it. Did you guys hear that? That was awesome.
No, they didn't. Don't lie. Don't lie to make her feel better. Don't
I
do
totally
it.
did it. Hold on. Let me see
You're
if I
just
can do it
playing
again.
into her ego. Don't do it.
I can shoot it. Ready? Oh, wait, hold on.
I can shoot it too.
No. Oh, it didn't do it this time, but it made a better sound.
Okay.
And now it won't go in. It like
Zachary, don't lie to her.
it shoots. It's a game. Drunk people playing with bottles.
Oh man, where'd the cork go?
I don't know.
Where'd it go? There it is. Where'd it go? There it is.
Okay, moron.
Sorry, David.
Thank you,
America.
Colin. It totally did pop the second time, and that was absolutely fabulous. And it popped itself, which is even more fun. Didn't know corks could pop their own corks.
Anyway, Nick, who you guys have probably seen on the show, have got to stop at Lincoln Road this week. And I got to pick up some bottles from Lincoln Road. So I grabbed a bunch of store picks.
That's a really interesting bottle.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I like it. I was like, So, yeah, if you haven't had a chance to hit up Lincoln Road, we talk a lot about Elixir, but Lincoln Road as well.
Stop talking about Lincoln Road, okay? Enough people have gone there and wiped them out.
Is this like the story of what's the first rule of Lincoln Road? We don't talk about Lincoln Road.
Right.
That would be more of Elixir.
When I first went there, they had over a dozen barrels
of Four Roses.
Of Four Roses.
Literally, it was
sitting on the shelf.
Recipe after recipe after recipe after recipe. They had I think we got 6 of our recipes.
They were all lined up like this on the shelf, just straight across, and every single one.
And it was literally like from almost sealing the floor.
Every single one was a different recipe.
Like I said, I think that's where we got most of our at least one of each, because Kyle doesn't like Four Roses or anything.
Right. That's definitely not all here.
Well, that's not even half of it. That's the sad part.
No.
Hey, it's DJ Dragon God, and I said it right for once. I usually trip over your name like a horrible, because I'm like, how the hell? I don't do well when letters are slammed together. Someone put #who remembers. I literally stared at it for 20 minutes, and it was a TikTok, and the girl's like, if you're reading this incorrectly, we need to be friends. And I'm going, what's the correct way? Because I know what I'm reading is not right. Who remembers?
What were you reading?
Whore members, of course. #whore members. I'm going, what the fuck? It's whore members.
Whore members.
HWOREMEMBERS.
Whore members.
And I'm going, I know I'm reading this wrong. Literally, Kyle had to spell it out for me. I was like, I don't get it.
In all fairness, I also read whore members for the first 3 or 4 times.
I sat there for a good minute, though, going, I don't understand.
Double oaked? You mean double oaked from what's Woodford?
I love that bottle. The Kyle it's good.
It's not good. Not good.
Okay, and we're gonna agree to disagree because your Weller can suck my left tit. It is nasty.
Boom sauce, baby.
Only thing to do with Weller is to pour it down the fucking drain.
Motherfucking handle.
No, it's nasty. Why would you waste your money?
Because it's amazing. That is a fantastic couch pour.
That's money that I am going to gladly auction off if you ever decide to leave me. I'm going to auction off half your bar, but that's going first.
The whole Weller section?
Mm-hmm.
There's a handle of Weller 12 up there. That should fetch a pretty penny these days.
Thank God Kyle babysits me. Oh, I don't need any babysitting.
Boy, I beg to differ.
I lock myself in bathrooms too, though. I take care of myself when I'm trashed.
Weller's not iffy. Weller is delicious.
Totally iffy. It's nasty.
Weller 12 is iffy. Just
I have the kosher out of that distillery out of Buffalo Trace. Those ones are good, and I don't know what makes it better. Don't ask, but I've done it blind numerous times, and I like the one off bottle of Foolproof we have. That is absolutely amazing. Good night, Karen. I'm sorry that bourbon's making you ill. Have some tequila instead. We won't fault you. Really, we won't. Everybody drinks what they like. We have a lot of what's in the bag. What is that, Kyle?
what?
Does that say the Lake Store?
Yes.
Okay, I know what that is then. Love antique. No, Aaron, would you like to old Weller antique? Would you really like some? No, I don't want some. Chad, I don't want Weller antique. You can have all of it. I will gladly let you have all of it. In fact, I don't like it so bad that we may or may not have a pick, and I am going to allow someone to take my place, and I am not going to partake because there's just no point in me drinking something that I absolutely despise and like leaving that spot to someone that would actually enjoy it. That's how much I hate the shit.
Thank you, Nick Levin.
What is this?
It was
Is this a blind?
I was pretty confident on maybe 2 or 3 of those answers. That was it. Some of the proof ones, I was like, maybe I'm close, but
What is this? This is
everything
good.
else was like shot
What
in
is
the
this?
dark, man.
This is good.
Is it? Oh, weird, because that's out of Buffalo Trace.
Is it the kosher one?
No.
That's interesting.
What
What is it?
It is the Benchmark Full Proof.
Huh.
Huh.
Okay,
How
maybe-
bizarre.
I don't like Weller.
How bizarre.
I don't like
How
Weller.
bizarre.
I did like, I was like, smart. Kyle says, what distillery is it out of? And he's going with Kentucky. Well, 98% of them are out of Kentucky. Playing the odds.
That crossed my mind. I was like, well, I mean, most of the,
When
except on the second one, when
you tasted it, you knew immediately it was Dickel.
it was even before I tasted it, after it had sat for a minute, and I went to go taste it, and I smelled it first, and I was like, fuck, that's definitely Tennessee.
David,
That's
are you
Dickel.
the one that made our turntables? Our turntables. How are the turntables? Turntables. You mean our barrel turntables that we made? I thought Kyle made those.
What?
Someone said, how are my turntables? How are the turntables?
I think it means how the tables turn.
Oh my, how the tables turn. I totally switched all those words up.
No, you're right. How the turntables.
I read, how are my turntables?
David, are you drunk?
No.
Are you drunk,
It's
David?
only 11 o'clock. Nobody's drunk at 11 o'clock.
I wouldn't fault you for it. We don't judge around here.
I did not. Yep. If
What was the
Pingree-
first bottle tonight? Pingree.
Yes.
Yeah. If Pingree don't show up,
Blind
whoa.
on your alls, I'm going to be disappointed. I don't think we have a bottle of it.
We don't. I'll try and find one, Josh.
We'll see what we can do.
I'll try and find a bottle of it. Hey, Elixir probably has one. If you get to the point where you're trying to get rid of Weller, I would like some OWA.
Gotcha.
I don't have any OWA,
See, that's how much I don't know. But
as I have tasted and enjoyed. However, cannot get it here. It's hard to get it everywhere, Chad. There's
I've heard about
definitely
that.
no OWA in the background.
there's a lot of red bottles of Weller, though, and a lot of blue bottles of Weller, and a couple green, and a bunch of other crap. Like,
She just knows they have pretty colors.
they do rainbows. I mean, they're pretty, but I don't like their juice. Actually, apparently I do, because this is actually not that bad. But then again, I think I'm a little toasted.
Yes, Steve. Yes.
It's midnight there.
Someone said 5 year, but yes.
I heard 5 year.
It's a popular meme and play on words. That would make sense.
How
That
the
makes sense.
turntables?
How the tables turn, how the turntables.
I haven't heard of that before.
You're okay. Never mind.
Huh?
I like how all these bottles like line your pretty face.
And yours.
My bottles are much wider.
I'm so confused.
My bottles have to be wider to line.
Whatever.
You are like not. Man,
I've been dealing with kids all night.
it's from The Office. I
don't
have
watch
yet
that
to
show.
watch The Office. Like, sorry, but
Now,
not sorry. Like,
I like Office Space. I want to take a bat to a printer on a regular basis.
The Office has a lot of like really cool memes and a lot of funny stuff. However, my wife has ruined me for a lot of that stuff. Like some of the stupid humor I have a hard time watching.
I can't. Like, I'm
I
sorry.
can usually.
You're going to all hate me. I am not a big fan of Will Ferrell.
Vetoed, out of the bar, done. You're gone. 3 strikes, you're out.
The Elf is probably one of the few movies I can actually watch. Talladega Nights, I want to split.
Amazing.
Kyle took me to see it.
And
And
you
I-
laughed.
I laughed at the audience
You
laughing at it.
laughed.
I'm like, this is dumb. Why are you
laughed
laughing at
your
it?
ass
And then
off.
they were laughing, and I'm like, but this isn't funny. And you start looking at people, and you're like, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? And then I'm like, holy shit, this is hilarious that you're laughing at this. And
No,
then it became a
was
joke.
just hilarious.
No, it's
Yes.
not.
You looked and you laughed at their jokes, and yes, you did.
Wasn't he on Saturday Night Live? I think he was funny when I used to watch Saturday Night Live.
Yes, he did.
He was funny on that, and he's funny on a short stick. But watching Talladega Nights was painful.
David Barnes, new Patreon member.
Cheers on that.
Cheers, sir. Thank you.
Stopped in to say
I
congratulations.
think he just wants in on the Four Roses pick.
Robotic, thank you so much. I'm here for Kyle now. Thanks, Zach. Oh, if you don't chew Big Red, then F off. Big Red.
Are all those on the left single barrel? I didn't think that bottle was even real. Left.
All of those bottles are
Your
real.
left? This one?
Single barrel of.
I don't know what you're talking about, Chad.
Help us out. Yes, everything behind us is real, opened, and amazing. Is it the? I think it's out.
What are you referring to, Chad?
Left. Could it be your Weller?
5 kilos of Colombian Bam Bam.
Huh?
Colombian Bam Bam.
Is that? I don't know.
Yes, you know what it is. Appreciate that, sir. Just in on the laughs.
Aiden, Kyle won. If you haven't caught on,
If you ain't first, you're last.
Kyle won by a mere 3 points, and it was literally
It came down to the last
question. So
not even the last question. It was kind of a bonus round.
right,
It was
whoever
you had to guess the proof points throughout, and all of them added up, and which person was
the answer
closest.
was 422. Kyle hit 408, and I believe Dan hit
450 something.
no. I think it was was it 450? Yeah.
It was close. It was really, really close.
close.
And Dusty Dan is an amazing person.
It really was. There was no shit talking whatsoever.
I would like to have Dan on sometime.
Yeah, totally. And I popped in for half a second because someone was like, "Where's Aaron?" And I'm like, "I'm right here." I'm like screaming it into the house. Did you hear me come out of the house? So, but yeah.
Oh, I heard you all the way from the house.
Top shelf behind Aaron Weller to your left that you are facing it. Okay, so I think top shelf to the left.
Behind Aaron Weller. All this stuff?
Yes, that's all real.
Yeah, I think all but 1 or 2 of those is
Unopened. No.
no, most of them are unopened, but most of them are single
hold
barrels.
on. Are you talking this bottle, like the jumbo bottles?
No, I don't think so.
That's real.
The ones you have the most of.
Yeah, they're real. They're right here. My pants are falling off, so you guys are gonna excuse me. Yeah, no, this is not a fake background. This is actually our bar.
Yeah.
They're all legitimately able to be drunk.
Most of those are single barrels.
We drink them one at a time. We don't like to open more than one, but Kyle went on I don't know what the hell happened there. Sort of like our Four Roses.
I'll have a couple of them open at a time, but I'm not opposed to opening bottles, but when you have 200 open bottles,
they go bad.
sometimes you have to pick and choose which ones you drink because you can only drink them so fast.
They go bad. And we open a lot of bottles for the show. So, in fact, I need to actually go through our list. I really, really hate
Yes, Tim, there's some Stag
neck
Juniors over
pours. I really hate neck pours for doing bourbon blinds on. While you were gone, I was popping bottles until we made.
Yeah, we try to open
Fireball
up.
Stag.
We try and open up bottles before we taste them blind.
But it makes it hard sometimes.
Never had a Four Roses that did much for you. Damn.
My question to you
I have
is,
a few of them.
Aiden, have you had any single barrels? Because I am not. We just did small batch and small batch select, and I don't know if my taste buds were off that night. I don't know what was going on, but I'm just not I've never really been a big fan of anything under 100, but the 108 wasn't drinking right, and the 90 was okay. But single barrels are really where it's at with Four Roses, and they're consistent. So I would suggest trying a single barrel if you haven't.
Yeah, and Chad, I hate to not burst your bubble. I don't want to rub it in. But all these shelves are 2 bottles deep. So Steve said he has 350 open bottles, and yes, I regularly have the "what the fuck am I going to pour tonight" brain lock. It's
true story.
What does David call it? Paralysis by analysis. Like you walk in, you look at everything, and you're like, "There's nothing to drink."
I don't have that problem because I go straight after the old Nodder bottle or the satchel or my
Aaron's like, "Hey, what can he not replace? I'll drink that."
I just go after what I like. New Riff was tonight. I grabbed New Riff, and I don't know where we have 2 bottles of Faye, and I couldn't find either one. I was really disappointed.
Over there.
Well, I was also in a hurry. Analysis paralysis, DJ Dragon God says.
Do what? Analysis paralysis? Yeah.
And but you have to really get to the point where like, okay. I also look at what's open and what's the least. When I start pulling bottles for our show, I start looking at anything that's like down to here because I know that it's gonna go bad.
There's a bottle that's almost gone.
Of what?
Knob Creek twice barreled rye.
Fuck yeah.
Yep.
Yoink.
That needs to be finished.
Okay.
So, no, like if I go to a buddy's house and they have like 3 or 4 bottles, I'm like, ooh, I'll take that one. No hesitation, no nothing, just instant. And you come in here and you're like, fuck, there's nothing to drink. Like, I don't even know what, like,
No, it really comes down to, okay, so if you have 5 bottles, it's like, okay, which is my favorite of those 5 bottles? If you come in here and you have like 130 bottles open or whatever, Steve A has 150 bottles open, whatever.
350.
Whatever. You're starting to look at it and you're like, what am I in the mood for? And then you start analyzing your feelings, thoughts, hopes, dreams. And then you're like, fuck, I'm not in a good mood. That's not going to be good. Maybe this will be good. Wait, what did I have for dinner? Did I eat chocolate? No. And then you start second guessing. You're like, fuck it. Brain overload. I don't know what I like. My feelings are fucked. And now I don't know if I'm going to go with dinner.
So I want to do with, like when I'm alone, I usually drink the cheap stuff. I go after the Wild Turkey 101.
You do.
The Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. Maybe a Four Roses single barrel. Not the cask strength, just the regular single barrel.
Chad, I highly recommend that. Or at least moving within driving distance of a non-controlled state.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm sorry.
But I wonder if part of that is like, fuck, there's so many options. Wild Turkey 101. That's a great option. I'll just drink that tonight.
Because I know I can replace it. It's easy going. It's going to taste good. And if
I don't have to think about it.
And if I really get sick of it, you know what? I can pour it down the drain and I'm not going to feel bad. Oh, no. Wheels at La Quinta? First of all, the whole experience was overwhelming. 350 people drinking. Steve A and I think got up to 250 bottles. We were counting. And I walked into that. I wasn't even supposed to be there. I walked into that so blindsided. I hadn't even watched. I think I watched like 3 shows before that. I didn't realize it was a thing. I embarrassed myself so bad there. Not in La Quinta so
John,
much.
good night, sir.
But that, I was like, how much alcohol can I pour down my throat before I don't feel uncomfortable anymore? That was my goal that night. And double fisting does work. Red wine in one hand and bourbon in the other, or scotch, or whatever else decided to fall into my hands. But holy moly, La Quinta, now that I know what I'm getting myself into, I was like, that was like cherry popping experience.
Scott said, I feel like people walk in there, look around and say, do me a favor, call 911 in 6 hours.
Hell yeah. And grab some liquid IV. I will. That saved my ass at La Quinta too. I think I drank more liquid IV that weekend than I drank even at NOLA. Which, by the way, we're going to be there. I'm super excited.
DJ Dragon's Hod said, well, I start with the good stuff. Then when my palate is blown, I move to the cheap stuff. See, the only problem with that is if you have friends over and you're just like, everything's jiving, you start with the good stuff. And then you start moving into the cheaper stuff, and then you've had enough to drink. You move back to the good stuff. And you're like, yeah, fuck it. I'll pour anything.
We're gonna put Fireball in Stag
Do we have to bring that up
every time?
If some of you are from ADHD Whiskey's channel, on here before,
you need to go check out the last live. It was 4 weeks ago. Well, no, because you were on the last one. You need to find the one where Kyle. It's not.
I was out of town. I was out of town camping with my son for Boy Scouts. Aaron, we had Nick and Mick come over,
who are regulars on our show,
right? And
so
Nick was like, I want to do it for the gram.
Wait, you got to hear it all the way out. You weren't there. Hold on. So I was terrified.
I was giving the abridged version.
Well, you don't get abridged with Aaron. So I was terrified to go live by myself because I am not factual. I drink everything. I can totally chit chat with anyone. But when you start talking about bourbon, like the mash bills and anything beyond proof, I'm like deer in the headlights. So I was like, okay, I need to get some guys that like can totally help me out. It was outrageous. So I was like, hey, I'm going to open bottles tonight. Kyle's not here. So I start popping open bottles. I think I popped open 3. I got Bartown's, which one is it? The Discoveries. I popped open, like I'm popping open bottles. Nick, who's a regular on our show, says, Aaron, you can't pop open bottles. You can't do that. I'm not going to get that down for you. And I'm like, fine, I'll climb this I climbed our shelving. Our shelving can hold my weight. So I climbed up. I got it. La, la, la.
That's good to know.
Yeah. Anyway, so Nick brings over Fireball, which is Aaron's kryptonite. So I got super chatted to take some Fireball, which was god awful. Come to find out, my mouth holds exactly 1 ounce to 1.5 ounces. We found out because apparently I took a chug and that was too much. But that's a whole nother story. So someone after my super chat to get me to drink Fireball, Nick goes, well, I'm going to pour this in the Stag. All I need is a $5 super chat. And like Mick and I are like, no, you're not going to do that. Don't do that. Well, someone super chats a little bit more than that. And Nick pours it into the Fireball Stag. So
there you go. There's Fireball Stag right there.
And it was like Mick and I are sitting there doing, Kyle's going to be mad at me for opening bottles and you're going to pour Fireball in your Stag. So
there it is.
If you would love a lovely sample of 100 and probably 105 proof Fireball.
105, 110-ish.
It is right here. This is going, and he's like, Kyle doesn't even like this bottle. And I'm like, but it's Stag. I don't like Stag. And it's Stag. You're not pouring Fireball in it. No.
Oh, no. Do it for the gram, motherfucker. He got a real nice text the next day.
And the hilarious part about it is Kyle pops in our live 20 minutes later, and we're all alluding to it. Kyle went back and watched it the next day.
That night, like I said, I was out camping with my son, Boy Scouts. He was asleep. I was like, I'll pop in the live and see how things are going. And they talking about mixing Stag and Fireball, and I saw them grab the Stag off the shelf and pour it in the glass. And I was like, oh, they must have had Fireball in the glass and they mixed Stag with it because they just poured the Stag off the shelf. No, after he mixed it, he put it back on the shelf. He poured it in the bottle, and had he done it in the glass, I'd have been like, oh, ha, 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 that's funny. No, he poured it in the fucking bottle. Nick, you son of a bitch. Zachary, you say you'd taste it? Or you would try it?
I think we need to
tastes like 110 proof Fireball.
Also, when I got super chatted to say, just FYI, my kryptonite really is Fireball. It hit my stomach and I'm puking. No, I black out on Jaeger. I'm not responsible for anything. Lord God, don't give it to me. Because if you really want a wild night, I'll drink some Jaeger. But literally, I am not responsible.
Oh, yeah?
When you call the cops, I'm not responsible.
I like wild nights.
I'm not that wild. You might want to grab some rope and hog tie me as well, because I am not responsible for anything that happens. And Jose Cuervo. But Eric, thank you very much.
Yes, David, he poured the thing of Fireball in the bottle of Stag. Just straight fucking in it.
The good news is Nick has been so gracious to replace the Stag when he finds one.
I was going to say, he said he is. He has yet to.
He has to find it.
I'm not bringing Jaeger to NOLA.
Oh, shit. I am not. You better bring some rope, too, because someone's going to, and probably some duct tape, and maybe even something to shove in my mouth. And make sure I don't throw up, please, because if you're going to have to do all that, I don't want to die.
That would be Nick. He's on our channel a fair amount. Yeah, is that the new Infinity bottle? No, Zach, because it just tastes like 110 proof Fireball.
And Fireball is Aaron's death, so it's not
literally
good.
Tastes like Fireball. It is so overpowering.
However,
There is no
I
stag
really think we do need to sell.
anywhere in that bottle.
I would love to maybe not sell. Sell is not the right word because we can't sell it. But maybe for some super chats,
Maybe you
we
could sail it.
We can't sail it either. So that's a whole nother story for another time. But maybe for some super chats, we might be able to auction off or trade some tastes of.
I would not do
Stag
that to
Fireball.
people. I would not do that to people.
You've heard how bad it is.
That's a
That's
fucking
a fireball. Yes.
Literally.
Yes. And it will make you puke. So just that.
It literally tastes like 110 proof Fireball.
It's nasty.
Yeah.
It's actually better than Fireball though, because Fireball literally
Might as well
makes
top
you
it
puke.
off with some WOW.
I wouldn't. I could totally agree with that. You could offer it as a sample, right? Like it's bad. It's really bad. It's really, really, really.
If anyone wants a sample, let me know. I will auction that shit off right meow. I'm warning you though. It tastes like Fireball. It just tastes nothing like George T. Stag.
It's 110.
All of the Stag in that bottle is gone.
It's so bad.
The Fireball is so overpowering.
You can call it bug nuts.
For real.
It's bad. Really, Wheels, you don't want to do this. This is like literally gut rot. Oh, well, we have people that want takers on it. So, yeah, we'll be in touch. Because, yes, Zach, we are in Tennessee. Also, if you are new and you have joined us from ADHD Whiskey's channel, we are on Facebook at Bourbon Blind Nation. We are also on TikTok. Yeah, Russell's 13 years. Yeah, that does not exist.
It does exist, just not in our bar.
Oh.
I freaking wish it did. I am trying to get my hands on a bottle, but I have yet to no avail. Yeah,
That's impressive. You usually get the bottles that you cannot find.
I wish.
Do I need to wave some magic wandage?
You can try. Good luck.
Let's see what I can do. I've been trying to get a bottle of old fangled Nodder bottle of
Nodder bourbon.
There you go.
Yeah, good luck with that too.
Send me someone to gut review. Yes.
Yes.
We'll call it Nick's Blind. What part of Tennessee? We are. Okay, let me see if I can do this. We are an hour and a half south of Nashville. We are. Nick may get a blind jump Buffalo Trace. Yes. Yes, he might.
Zachary, we're in Fayetteville, Tennessee. We're 15
minutes from Jack Daniels. There you go.
An hour south of Nashville, right off 65. So.
Or we're an hour, 30 minutes north of Huntsville, Alabama.
Gatlinburg Pigeon Forge, beautiful area.
Cheers.
Congrats once again. Thank you, sir. You're civil and you're game.
He really is.
I will take it.
And Dan was super sweet too.
Dan is amazing. I love Dan. He's cool.
It was absolutely amazing to see on that. I was really glad to see all of that go well.
30 minutes north of Nashville. So you're in the Henderson area-ish?
30 minutes north? That's almost on the Kentucky border.
Yeah, that's right in Hendersonville, something like that. Anyway. Robot Scott, good to see you, buddy. Hopefully see you in
Nola. I cannot wait.
If you guys do not have tickets to New Orleans
Katie going to
Bourbon
NOLA?
Festival
Please tell
yet,
me Katie's
you
going to
are
NOLA.
wrong.
Yes. If you haven't gotten, yes. And I'm really hoping to do an after party. You know what? That's when we should do our meetup. After all of the drinks and I close down the tastings, that's when I want to hang out with people because I don't sleep. Alcohol makes me hyper. I'm not responsible.
Greenbrier. That makes sense.
Okay. But yeah.
I need this rye. This rye needs to.
It was really good.
Disappear.
I drank a good bit of it. What's in my glass? I have something in a glass.
Gone.
I didn't pour anything in a glass.
It crossed my mind because I usually take my water bottles and throw them, and to throw that, and that would be a bad idea.
So our bar is on
concrete
flooring. It's really awesome because it cleans up nicely, but it will not take a bottle to the floor.
Scott says we will be there.
Yay!
He said he just rewind watched it, and just why? Because Nick said it felt right at the time. Do it for the gram.
He had enough alcohol because, like, if you watch the beginning of that episode, he was pissed. I was opening bottles, like, and I really was. I was on a game to open. Like, I'm like, okay, what are we opening? Anything in the bar? There's only 2 bottles I can't open. Let's do this. And he's like, I'm not helping you open the Bartown. Help me out. Discoveries. I'm like, fine, I'll climb the goddamn thing. So I literally climbed the shelves to get to the Discoveries, and I did open that one. That's a good bottle, by the way.
Yeah, the Beltmade Reserve is really good. We did not find any Old Kirk Zachary, so that sucks.
Haven't heard of any Old Kirk. I'd be making Star Trek jokes.
Yeah, Nick is he's a very much do it for the gram kind of guy, and he said he woke up the next morning. He was like, yeah, immediately I thought that was a bad idea the next morning. I was like, I bet you did.
I
bet you did. He's like, it felt right at the time. I was like,
I'm sure it did.
I bet it did. I've never wanted to punch my best friend in the face more, but here we are. We can laugh about it now, but
I think you would have been more happy had you walked in and he was on top of me than that.
I mean, maybe. Shit.
We have Discoveries. What number? Do I need to go climb some shelving units? Because I can go do that. I'm here for you. Okay.
Disco 4, we may.
It is Discoveries.
So I've only had 2 and 4. I think I have either 1 or 2.
There's the is it behind the paddock?
Who haven't heard of Old Kirk? Tarak, you still have my bottle, right?
Tarak's there?
Tarak is here. Tarak is in the house.
Hey,
woo-hoo!
We have the Discovery series.
Russell's 13 is so good. Oh, man, don't tell me that. Will be the best value of 21. Dude, I want one so bad.
This. Okay, so how do I find the number?
Is that the Pfeiffer Pavitt?
No, it's Discoveries.
On the left side.
It is number 4.
Numero uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Numero cuatro.
I opened this. Jesus Criminy.
Don't do that. That's a metal cork. I got it.
My bottle.
Does this have a good cork pop?
Yes, it's sealed.
That was a good cork pop. There goes Aaron. Good cork, too. Nice, solid. I will never bring Fireball to the Bourbon Blind Nation studio again.
Thank you.
Mick, I would appreciate that, sir.
On all levels. I'm puking on the flowers outside, and Nick's pouring it into random good bottles. I mean.
Tarak says Russell's 13 is Bourbon of the Year so far.
So we have a bottle, right, Tarak?
I need one so bad.
We have one, right, Tarak?
So bad.
Please? Please?
I will do questionable sexual things for a bottle. I'm just saying.
How about I just be
Discovery 4 is the weirdest whiskey. It's all flavor changer in the strangest, coolest way. I don't know of any other whiskey that pulls that off.
I can see that. It's really good. I like how it like morphs, if that's what you're getting at. But I did that the other night too. I really like it.
You morphed?
It morphs.
Power Rangers?
You have an open bottle there. Okay, so we can taste it, but can we buy it?
I need to come up there soon. I know you got some bottles for me, so I will be up there soon.
We have Father's Day, but the next Sunday you could totally do your Father's Day, and we could totally go up there. Isn't Truck open on Sunday?
Where are all of you getting Russell's Reserve 13? I told you, Aiden. Questionable sexual favors.
We don't have one, is that what he's trying to say. We're trying to negotiate right now a bottle of it. So
Wheels, can you be here Saturday night? That's
yeah, Sunday is Father's Day, and Kyle has to go make brisket.
Tarak says that's questionable.
How about I just come up and I'll grace you with my presence and I'll be sweet?
I'll buy you lunch.
Totally buy you lunch.
I've got mine to the raffle last Saturday in Omaha. Road trip to Elixir tomorrow.
Kyle's got to smoke some brisket tomorrow, and we have a birthday
have
party.
To smoke some brisket.
And I have to make potatoes.
Mick, you should totally stop by tomorrow on your way. I'm spilling whiskey.
Kyle's toast.
Kyle's not toast. Kyle is a person. Thank you very much. I am not a cucumber.
No, you're not a cucumber. I have so many comments right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Why the fuck did you pick a cucumber? Kyle's wishing he was a cucumber.
Sorry, I'm a cucumber.
Kyle wishes he was a cucumber.
I'm a potato.
What is that from? I have so many comments about cucumbers.
Bardstown isn't distributed in your state. That sucks, man.
That's weird.
Send me a message, man. I might be able to hook you up.
We'll see what we can do.
I can be there Monday.
Gotcha.
If you can call out of course you can call out 2 days in a row.
Kyle, not everybody owns their own company. You can't always.
I don't own my own company. I just help run it. Potatoes are more versatile. I don't know. You can turn cucumbers. No, I'm thinking of zucchini.
But you know what? You can do a lot with a cucumber.
Oh yeah? Tell us about it, Aaron. What can you do with a cucumber? I want to know.
I've seen videos.
I want to know. Have you now? I want to know. What can you do with a cucumber, honey?
I've never done anything with a cucumber except cut it up and put it in salad. But I've heard stories.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never done it yourself.
Hell no.
No.
But I've seen videos that you watch.
Can't use a potato for that. I mean, I guess you could. You could. You could use a potato for that. This went off the rails quickly. That really got out of hand.
Heard stories. No, seriously. There's some videos out there. I've heard scares cats.
OESK. This goes here.
Yeah, salad ranch dressing.
Store's closed. Come down here.
I'm not
Start
the one.
driving.
Kyle, let's just put it this way. Kyle's TikTok is on point for so much weirdness.
It is highly curated.
So my cucumbers are not from me. I just say Kyle's TikTok.
So you go through my TikTok.
No, you showed me them. The cucumber is very versatile. Oh my God, I'm going to die.
Man. That sucks, Tim. So there was a store about 30 minutes away, had some dusty turkey decanters. Someone from North Carolina came and bought them all. That
sucks.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
Hey, just think about it this way. It's probably likely the corks were bad and the whiskey was crap.
Kyle got a decanter.
That's the story we're going to go with.
Kyle was super excited. It
was a Stitzel Weller decanter.
It tasted like shit.
It was so cloudy. It was so bad.
I don't think we even drank it.
It was so sad. Some dude came over, and when we live in the boondocks, and my buddy lives even farther out in the middle of nowhere, okay?
You need to click on the whiskey experiment. We're an hour in. It's fine.
You know what they say? Anything at Dilzo's, you're brave enough. True story, bro. I mean, fucking A, right? It's a handle. Why not? It's got a small end and a big end.
Oh, no. Someone said, oh, no, and I'm hearing the song. I'm saying, oh, no, oh, no, oh, no, no, no.
What was I talking about?
You were talking about Stitzer Weller. Why did you make us?
That's right. Yeah, so he lives way out in the middle of nowhere. And he comes home, he's like, oh, we're talking about whiskey and stuff. And he's like, oh, you like whiskey? I was like, yeah, I dabble in it. And
to the tune
he was like, oh, I got something. Hold on. And he goes home, which is like a few doors down. It's a small town. We live in a small town.
It makes Fayetteville look like a metropolitan area or metropolitan.
Right. We live in a town of like 6,000.
Help me out.
Metropolitan?
No, not metropolitan. Metropolis.
Metropolis?
Metropolis. That's the word I'm looking for.
Yes. Who's toasted?
I just can't speak.
So he comes over, and it's a Stitzel Weller decanter. He's like, it's never been opened. My grandfather gave it to me. And I was like, what are you going to do with it? He was like, well, I mean, we can open it and drink it. And I was like, bet a motherfucker will. And he was like, well, if you want to take it. And because I started telling him, I was like, look, dude, you got to open it carefully. You may have to get like a wine cork or a wine opener to get the cork out. And then you really want to strain it through a stainless steel filter. But he's like, look, dude, if you want to mess with it, cool. And just bring it back to me and whatever. And I was like, I got you, boo. And I did. And as soon as I took the cork off, I could tell the cork was really deteriorated. And I looked at it and I was like, oh no. And
oh no.
I poured the cork through a really fine stainless filter into a bowl, and it was just all cloudy. And I was like, I wanted to cry so bad. So anyway, it was
It doesn't smell good.
beautiful
I almost dumped it down the drain thinking it was like grease or something god awful. It smelled so bad. And I was like, whoa, don't do that. That's the juice we need to give back to somebody. So it's sitting it's still sitting on our counter in a glass container that I'm not touching. So
yeah, I told him, I was like, look, dude,
I'll drink anything.
I was like, look, dude, I'll save it for you, but I wouldn't recommend drinking it. So
worse than Stag Fireball, yes, because Stag Fireball will probably that might actually kill me. Stag
Fireball just tastes bad. The other stuff
may legitimately hurt you.
Yes, David, it is a shame. It was so sad. It really was. I legitimately wanted to cry. Like
it was really sad. But the decanter's cool.
The decanter is cool.
We need to get that back to them before our kids break it.
Yeah, it's put away in a very safe corner, but
I don't know about that.
We don't see them very often.
No, we don't see anybody.
Anyway, we still have it for them. It's safe.
But yeah, the juice was gone. It was very tragic. So, anywho, now that I'm done,
live and learn. That's the way it goes. So, are you done?
No, I'm not. But I'm trying to figure out what to drink. I still have some of whatever's in this glass. I still have.
I've been drinking like nonstop, right?
Not my problem.
I mean, not your problem, also your problem. Yes, my wife takes care of me when I'm drunk.
No, she don't.
She does. It was in the contract. Till death do us part, and while you're drunk, I will take care of you. In sickness and in health and in drunkenness. Yep. That was what the guy said. The guy with the robe and the collar. That's what he said.
You mean the guy that married us that was in the judge?
Yeah, they have the big book.
It was a judge.
Oh, right.
He didn't have a robe and a collar.
And after he married us, he said, "Next." Do you guys see the Hazmat Jack Daniel's special release? Yes, I did see it.
Leaving me
I have.
Go away. You fail.
I have a rumor that it's going to be in our area next week. No, that's the George Stickle 8-year. That's supposed to be here next week. Also excited about that. Wheels, if you're still in here,
yes.
Monday may work.
Monday I'm filming.
Jack Rabbit says in bourbon and in rye. Yes.
True story.
In sickness and in health, in bourbon and in rye.
No, we actually went to get married in San Diego. Kyle was getting deployed, and we didn't tell anyone we did it. I said, you better find out a way that I know what's going on with you, or I'm going to scream outside of your base until I'm arrested, or they tell me. And Kyle's like, I guess we can go get married. And I'm like, okay, cool. Let's go do this. So we went and got married. And we didn't tell anybody for 3 years.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way it goes. So, Steve, I had a thought on that, okay? I'm wondering if maybe, just maybe, the non-hazmat bottles that are like 138, 139 proof, if they will not be bought up and put on secondary because they're not hazmat. I'm hoping.
Which ones are 138?
I don't know.
What does San Diego mean? It's the city of San Diego. Like literally. Where did Kyle get deployed? He didn't. They failed to deploy.
Guatemala for one of them.
No, you got a failure to deploy.
I didn't get the command got it. The command got a failure to deploy.
You were not responsible for that. That was during Sri Lanka and Sumatra.
Yeah. I did go to Guatemala for a hot second. That was about it.
2 months. But yeah, I had just moved to San Diego with him. I just moved into his apartment. I'm like, what happens to your BAH? Because I can't afford an apartment in San Diego by myself. And he's like, I don't know. I said, what happens with you? I don't know. I said, well, is the military going to tell me what happens? I don't know. And I went, oh, this is going to be fun.
Where does San Diego mean? It's a whale's vagina. Yes, David.
It's not that bad. I went to San Diego State.
Actually, San Diego is pretty cool.
Driving in San Diego sucks.
If there was anywhere I could pick in California to live, and I wouldn't pick anywhere, it would be San Diego.
I don't know. San Diego traffic's worse than LA.
Then again, well, my other option is to get like out of any city in San Diego. That's my other option. Good coffee.
I don't know, because like you can't after 3:30 you're fucked in San Diego.
The fish in Guatemala is
I wouldn't know. I got left at home.
It is the tits. Yeah, you weren't in the military, so you didn't go.
No. I got left at home with 5 military guys in our house.
That sounds great.
We lived with a lot of military at the time.
So so I was a diesel mechanic, heavy equipment mechanic, Humvees, cranes, bulldozers, anything that
Tires the size of me.
Yeah. Also anything like I shouldn't even say technically construction mechanic. So even as far down to like the Polaris Rangers, little 6-wheel drive go-kart things, Dodge trucks. Anyway, so we were in Guatemala, and this local brought us. So we were on like a fishing pier because our whole operations were ship to shore operations. So we were at a fishing pier, and this local dude was like, "Hey," he definitely didn't speak English, but he came up and he was like, holding these fish for us, and it was 3 like huge, beautiful, gorgeous fish, and we're like, "Thank you, we really appreciate it. We have no way to cook it though." And there was a little local boy, and he was like, "Oh, I'll take care of it." We're like, "You'll take care of it?" And he was like 10 years old. He was like, "Yeah, I'll take care of it."
Was this in English too?
That's
what I want to know.
Honestly, don't remember.
Andrew, he was a CB. So yes, a form of the Navy, but
yeah,
land unit of the Navy.
Navy CBs. 6x6, Polaris. So anyway, he was like, "Hey, I'll take care of it." And we're like, "Okay, cool, dude. Like, you do you." And he comes back with a giant platter with the fish on it, and homemade rice, and homemade tortillas, and guacamole, and just like a whole spread. Like, they took the fish, deep fried the entire fish. I don't even know how. They would have to like deep fry a bathtub. But they deep fried the whole fish, and like I said, rice, guacamole, tortillas, like all kinds of stuff. They made like an entire platter.
Jelly.
And they were like, "Here, we made this for you." And we're like, that's effing amazing. So anyway, yeah, that was my fish story. Cool story, bro. Yeah, I know.
Keep drinking. I'm like sitting here. This has nothing to do with bourbon.
Nope, nothing to do with bourbon. Like you said, we're over an hour in. Anything goes at this point.
It really does. So if you wanted to ask anything,
I think we lost 20 people on that one.
That's okay.
That wasn't guacamole. Actually, so while we were there, the very first week we were there and the last week, we didn't have a galley or anything set up. And luckily, our command was nice enough to cater in food instead of making us eat MREs. And the rest of the time, we had to eat MREs. But the first and last week, while we were getting everything set up,
you guys ate MREs at our house.
Yeah, they're delicious.
I'm not going to survive.
Except the omelet. Don't get the omelet one. The omelet one is disgusting. Don't do that.
All of them are nasty.
So anyway, I was going through the line, and I was like, all right, and they had guacamole. I mean, a huge
Kyle hates guacamole up to this point.
Never eaten. Not that I've never had it. I didn't like avocados, guacamole.
And I had an avocado tree growing in my backyard. I know,
and I missed so many. So anyway, I saw the avocado or the guacamole, and I was like, if I'm going to give this a fair shake, like if I'm going to like guacamole,
avocado tree, I would give my left hand for my avocado tree.
I was like, if I'm ever going to like guacamole, it's going to be in Guatemala, like somewhere Central America. They probably know what they're doing.
They have a barbecue pork MRE. That's really very sad. Scary.
I tasted the guacamole, and it was so good. And ever since then, I've loved it.
I had an avocado tree in California that didn't grow the Haas avocados. It grew.
And not clean the whole fish was.
He was asking, did they fry the eyes?
Yes. So they gutted it and took out all the insides. But literally, like, I think they rubbed a knife on the outside to descale it. But like all the skin was still on. The skin, the head, the tail, everything was still on there. They deep fried the entire freaking thing that was like yay long. So I don't know how they did it, but they did, and it's amazing.
totally in for some avocados, but I miss my whole California avocado tree that wasn't Haas avocados. They look like green Florida avocados, but they weren't watery. They were the best avocados. My dogs ate them the entire winter.
MRE, meals that rarely exit. So here's my thing with MREs, okay? They're not that bad.
Oh, they're horrid.
They're not that bad. Like I said, don't get the omelet one. I'll show you horrid. You think about egg omelet that was cooked years ago.
What was it? It was noodles and
like beef stroganoff.
There we go.
So no, here's my thing with MREs. They'll tell you the name of it on there, but they get too descriptive. They're like Salisbury steak and mushroom gravy. Cool. That sounds great. I'll have that. And then, of course, right underneath it, it says chunked and formed. And you're like, I could have eaten this without knowing that. Like, I did not need to know that you chunked and formed my Salisbury steak. Like,
and these guys ate it. They brought in literally like 14 boxes with 12 per box, if not more.
No, it was 12 per box.
Okay, 14 boxes or something crazy sat in my kitchen because they were expired. And they're like, oh, it'll be fine. And they proceeded to eat them over the next year.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
The military won't even eat this.
Zachary says omelet is the only one you have to heat up.
You guys, man. Really. I also know that pizza is perfectly fine to sit on a pool table for an entire week and it is still edible.
On a scale of 1 to fire stack, how bad was the omelet? It was past fire stack. It's so nasty.
Gasoline? I mean, like, God, highly processed for your protection. Yes. But why are you eating this shit? I mean, I understand, like if you're being deployed, I get it. But we were in San Diego. We had delivery right there.
And really good Mexican food. Like
yes.
The best Mexican food.
Don Poncho's. Yes, please.
Los Ponchos, wasn't it? No, Don Ponchos. You're right.
Yeah, I do.
Carne asada fries is responsible for 60% of this. Okay?
Bourbon's responsible for the other 40.
Go fuck yourself.
I don't have to. I have you for that.
I'm having a falafel.
I love falafels.
Okay, so our choice of options that are not fast food, we have lots of fast food
Mexican.
options.
We have decent Mexican food in this
We have halfway decent Mexican. 2 of them, actually. 2 halfway decent Mexicans.
Yep. Mexican food, not Mexicans.
There's a pizza place that has very basic Italian food. Aaron likes their manicotti.
They do have a good manicotti.
And your
but their Alfredo sauce sets.
Your Greek dessert.
Baklava.
Baklava.
Yep.
Baklava.
Everything in our town shuts down at 9:30.
Ooh, Ed's Wings. They have really good burgers and wings.
And it's a very hole in the wall, so expect.
Oh, if you want like true Southern experience, Ed's Wings is fucking where you go. The ceiling is held up by a 2x4 in the middle of the room. I'm not lying to you. It's amazing.
I love baklava, Dragon.
Go fuck yourself. Cucumber has entered the chat.
Whatever it takes, right? We do not have an Olive Garden. That would be no.
Okay, so no bullshit. I know you know exactly where I'm going with this.
This is the greatest story ever.
When we first moved here, Kay, and by the way, almost nothing has changed since then. It's been over a decade. We first moved here, and we're like, my mother said something about
we needed to go to a town hall meeting that they were going to be voting in a new mayor.
Election.
It was a new mayor.
Someone was running for a mayor.
We're like,
and hold on.
Okay.
So we show up and we're listening to him talk, and he's talking about.
Wait, hold on. In our defense, we just moved from San Diego. We have been in town a whole whopping 2 weeks.
So I grew up, for reference, I grew up in Phoenix, Arizona.
I'm from Tucson.
Got stationed in San Diego. She's from Tucson, Arizona, and the suburbs of LA.
There you go. California.
Yeah. Los Angeles, not Louisiana. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, that's a thing.
So we're here for what? A few weeks, maybe?
2. It was 2.
Yeah. And we go listen to this mayor speak. And
someone
asked him, this lady, she said, what are you going to do to bring in some upscale restaurants like Applebee's? And the two of us started laughing our asses, looking around, and we're like, oh shit, she's serious. I wish I could make this shit up. I wish I could.
The bad part was, I think people started staring at us, and no shits have been told. I reckon you ain't from around here. You fixing to leave?
Literally.
I went.
Been told that numerous times. Lots of Greek restaurants. Oh man,
I was like, Greek. I don't know how to answer this question. Do you want to sell something or sell it? Sorry, I just totally bridged that to another joke. People out here don't know the difference for sale and for sell. So they will say for sell.
I have this for sell, and I need to sell this.
S-E-L-L.
I need to S-A-L-E this.
Oh, yes. I need to S-A-L.
Or this is for sell.
S-E-L-L.
Yeah. So anyway, I wish I could make this shit up, but yes, we need some upscale restaurants like Applebee's. After living here for a decade, I concur with this woman. We need some upscale restaurants like fucking Applebee's.
We do. I would take an Olive Garden right now. Tim, how was your rat and your Cobb salad?
That's a condiment, not a contaminant. I need you to stop complaining.
It was extra protein.
What did he say? I honestly don't remember. We were laughing our asses off.
Yeah, we really were. I've heard it since then. We're working on getting, some other whatever.
Yeah, I think it was some very political answer. Like, we're working on blah, blah, blah. We're talking, yeah, bullshit, whatever. So
that's a feature, not a bug. That's awesome, actually. I don't know what I would do.
Eggs for sale. Actually, there's really good eggs. It's actually out by Nick's house.
Butt nuggets.
Yes.
Butt nuggets for sale.
There is a
with a
sign.
Can. $2 with a can. Help yourself.
There is a sign next to Nick's Road on the dude's house. He lives on the corner. It says butt nuggets, $2. And you drive up their driveway, and there's a little mini fridge that's full of cartons of eggs. Butt nuggets, also known as eggs, and you take a pack of eggs and there's a coffee can, you leave $2, and that's it. It's all based on the honor system.
And you know what? Most people don't tip people off out here, so there's that.
And you also don't want to get shot, so there's that.
There's that. What is the most upscale restaurant we have in right now? Los Trojas. It's a Mexican restaurant that they just renovated. Their Mexican food's okay. I mean, it's decent. It's a little overpriced, but... And then there's Cahoots. Cahoots is a steak joint. Not bad.
Yeah, I was going to probably say Cahoots. It's
except it's not anymore. But it's not anymore because someone decided to try to make it a drive-through. Somebody literally drove through the restaurant. Apparently, they didn't know how to stop.
It was an old lady. I mean,
Are you sure it was?
Pretty sure.
I don't think it was. I think she just wasn't paying attention.
When you get a Zaxby's and a Bone Jangles, we have a Zaxby's.
We have a Zaxby's. We do not have a Bone Jangles.
We have a Zaxby's, and we just recently got a Popeyes.
And a Highway 55.
Highway 55 is awesome.
Highway 55 is good.
That there are some cheap butt nuggets. And dude, they are
legitimately good eggs.
So amazing. Like when you open it up, they're all different colors. And then when you crack them, the yolk is like a nice
orange,
dark golden orange. Like it's not like a bright yellow, it's a dark orange, like a burnt orange. Good. Amazing.
Good eggs. But yeah, we don't have like any chain restaurants for the most part.
Well, yes, it is. It was a drive-through that night.
They've put they've put plywood up so that you now can sit in the plywood area. I've sat there. So yeah. It used to be a jail cell. I mean, it used to be the old jail, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, Highway 55 is good. %. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
But they, like Aaron said, it's in an old jail. When we say old, I'm thinking like 1800s.
You need to click on DJ
Dragon God. Yeah, I saw that. I was getting there.
People thinking of.
They make earrings out of moose crap. Oh, that's rich in comical humor.
You want to wear shit on your ears? Okay. And people wear this.
Yeah, Highway 55 is good. They have some around that we've eaten at before.
All of them have different menus, though, I found out.
At cahoots at the steakhouse. You can eat in the old jail cells,
That's kind of cool.
which is pretty cool. Don't hit your head. It's really solid concrete.
It's a jail, and they have the doors to prove it. So
Yeah.
Google Alaskans for you. So DJ, you're
Are
in
you
Alaska?
up in Alaska then? Because Alaska is awesome.
I've never been.
I
there.
have family in Wasilla, I want to say.
Yes, you do. See, I have to remind him who's related to who, how they're related to him, and where they're
It's
located.
my dad's mother. I know.
And
my dad's sister and her husband and daughter and son. Oh,
you do know both of them now have children too, right?
Probably. I don't know. I don't have enough time for that on my Facebook.
I'm here for him.
Anchorage. That's not surprising.
I'd like to go up there. I've not been up there. Life goals. I want to go see the Northern Lights.
I want to either go moose or caribou hunting up in Alaska. Moose. That is my
not either.
goals. Life goals.
So anyway, I think half the people have fallen asleep and have just left their computer on.
Yeah, there's not 35 people in here. There's like 12. Maybe at that. There's
That's
DJ
okay.
Dragon God, Tim, David, and like a couple other people.
Whiskey Experiment and
Yep.
Andrew. Yeah, we got some people.
Tim. Yeah, everyone else is, I think, asleep by this point.
We've
Only
been
on
drinking
the
quite a
outside.
while. It's been. I am all for after hours, though. I'm super. I really would love to be the last show to go live every Friday night. That's kind of my jam.
That's a good place to be in jail cells, Tim, is the outside of it.
Yeah, I've never been to jail
Faux
cell.
show.
I've been paper arrested.
My father just retired, actually.
I've been paper arrested. I've been in the back of a cop car. I have not gone to jail.
I've been in the back of a cop car. I have not been arrested.
Does paper arrest count?
I don't know.
Paper arrests are good in Arizona. I just sit
Still
around
here,
all
still
day.
drinking. Brandon,
Oh,
oh my
yes.
God, sir, you are hilarious. This is the winner circle stream.
Hell yeah, it is. I mean, like,
Oh, Mick's still here too.
of course. Cheers, man.
That's not too surprising.
I have no clue
What's up,
what's
Mick?
in my glass at this point because I haven't poured anything into a glass tonight. You poured this. I have no clue what I'm drinking.
You poured that.
I've been only drinking out of bottles. I would not
Oh,
pour anything into a Glencairn. They're stupid.
You're stupid. Stupid face.
Started
So-
at the pool and still going. I would love to go swimming right
Staying
now.
up late. I am ready for bed. She will be on here till 4 a.m. if I let her.
It doesn't take much. I don't sleep. Ask Mick.
Brandon said someone has to be the
a
stand-up guy here.
around here.
Oh man. Fire stag. No, sir. It's so
I'll
did I put it
throw
back?
up.
Yeah, I put it back.
I
It's
will
so
throw
bad.
up. I am deathly allergic to
Mick,
Fireball.
SMA, like shake my ass? Are you gonna shake your ass?
Oont, 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 oont. I need something to drink.
There's nothing to drink, honey.
Sure there is. I could go get I could go get something rarer. I don't need a glass. That's gonna be my tagline. I don't need a glass.
Hashtag no glass needed. Or just hashtag no
Or
glass.
it comes in pints.
Hashtag no glass. Matt's still here. Matt's still here. America. Damn straight, sir.
Well,
You
yeah.
did not say America when you opened that, by the way.
Hell no. WTWT. Well, no, that's not William LaRue. What? I'm confused. What's WTWT? Somebody please help.
Maybe wild turkey. I think maybe it's been ADHD. I don't know. I got nothing.
I am Whiskey Experiment. You have just went like to my brain. So if you could please translate. I don't do well with acronyms. I'll make up my own acronyms and then we're all fucked. Wild turkey. Okay, I could deal with wild turkey. You're missing some 101 on that, but hey.
Mm.
You know what? I'm going to go back to what I originally started drinking this night with.
It's time to get off, honey.
Hell no.
Yes.
Kyle wants to drag me away as always. Why?
Because Kyle is El Duno.
Aaron.
Kyle's been
go
drinking for
over
3
my
hours
material.
now.
I'm so glad I'm not alone. I've been drinking 3 hours too, and I had kids. I didn't get the funness of talking to people. I had to try and type, and I'm so
Who
sorry.
put that?
What? Yeah, well.
Oh man.
I literally was trying to type that time, and Steep Sheep. I really butchered his name like 14 times, so I felt really, really bad. KY.
Kyle wants to get off.
Probably.
I mean, you're probably not wrong.
In more ways than
fairness. One. Will said they go over your head too.
No, they bounce off my forehead.
No, you're short.
Until I'm standing on a table, and then they just bounce off my forehead. But still.
Fight for Pavitt. That's what I'm talking about.
We can totally make that happen. I love Fight for Pavitt.
I'm getting squinty, honey. Very squinty.
Huh.
I'm trying to read, and it's there. And I'm trying to read. My eyes are already broken. And then you add alcohol into the mix.
You're not playing your game of trying to figure out if you're sober or not. So, yeah, there you go. Kyle will start doing this. When you know Kyle starts doing this, this is when you know he's really drunk. He's trying to figure out if the room is turning at the same rate as his head is turning.
Right. So if my hand is if my hand is my vision, okay, look at you guys. Sorry. If my hand is my vision and my head and my vision do this, you know you're fucked up. Okay. If your head turns and your vision takes a second or two, you're fucked up. Good news, I'm not fucked up yet.
I can.
Uncle Roger said you fucked up. You're welcome.
If you haven't watched Uncle Roger on YouTube, you need to.
Will says that's not fair. He can't stand up for himself.
No tables for me. That's okay.
Hashtag whore members. Whore members.
Whore members.
Whore
literally.
members.
And every time I see it, I don't see who remembers. I literally see whore members. And I'm like,
You're like, why is that a hashtag?
Why? I'm missing something here. Oh, Lord God. It's been a week, you guys. It's been a really, really long week.
Tim, what is the horizontal gaze? God
when
damn it,
I
honey.
used to go to parties, people always ask me to do the horizontal gaze test on them to see if they were intoxicated.
Is that when you do this? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Why not? I want to find out. Tim, we need to know.
Yes, inquisitive minds need to know. I really feel sober, but there's no
you are not sober.
There's no possible way at this point I could possibly be sober.
You are definitely not sober.
But why hasn't it gone to my head? I literally
I don't know.
This is beginning. I haven't drank in 2 weeks. I should be slurring. Yeah, I know. Stop yawning. You're making our people watching yawn.
Sorry, Matt. I'm trying to get off, and Aaron won't let us.
No, I will not. I am completely mentally. Aaron is doing the head thing. What head thing? Oh, that's my confused dog thing.
That's
really,
where you hold a pen
I have
in front of
2
their
brain
eyes.
cells fighting for supremacy. Every once in a while, one wins. All the rest of the time, they're just arguing. So I do this. Remember, huh? When your dog looks at you and you're like, your dog's trying to understand what you're saying.
That shit is contagious.
Stop.
Nick, cheers, sir.
Is Mick's going to bed?
Mick's going to bed.
Oh,
that's how you know it's late. Mick's going to bed, honey. Mick came over for a pour at 8:30 at night.
At 3:45, I went to bed.
No, you went to bed at 1:30.
I came out at 3:45 and told you.
3 a.m., we went to bed because he had to be up at 5 a.m. to go to work.
Hey, guess what? He got up at 5:30 when my son got up.
He did.
When
it's
your
the pen
eyes
test.
get to the edge of your pupils, they'll bounce. Okay. Where's a pen? Because I'm curious. Because I feel completely sober. Actually, halfway through ADHD ADHD.
Focus.
Hold up. Halfway through ADHD Whiskey's channel, my sister goes, "Hey, I just got off work. Can you give me a ride?" And I'm like, I've only had 2 shots of whiskey. We'll be fine.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Nope, don't move your head.
Okay, my eyes can't go that far, dumbass. We're doing sober.
They're not bouncing.
Right, I told you, I'm sober.
You are not sober.
There's no way I possibly can be sober. I've been drinking
You
out of
are
fucking
far from
bottles all
sober.
night. Wheels, good night. I think we should probably.
Good night, guys.
No, I don't want
Yes.
to end it.
Yes, we're not. We're out. We're out. We won. We're out.
We didn't win. You won.
I won. I'll take it. I'll take it.
See,
Humble brag.
Thank you, Matt. I feel sober. This is awful. I've literally haven't drank in 2 weeks. I've been drinking all through your show. I shouldn't be sober.
I was also drinking during his show. Fuck. Sorry, guys. I know that shit's contagious.
Yeah, and
Good
I haven't
night.
gone
See
yet.
you all later.
I have not yet.
David, thank you again for the Patreon. Awesome.
Big black hearts everywhere because I like hearts.
You like black.
I do like black. Black's my favorite color.
So, all right. Good night, guys.
So, wait,
Cheers.
hold on. Before you hit that, if you are new to our station because you happen to be on ADHD,
They know what to do.
Wait, they don't. TikTok. We're on TikTok, Bourbon Blind Nation, or Bourbon Blind, and on Facebook, Bourbon Blind Nation.
I would say our TikTok is way less serious than we are, but it's on par with the live.
This is kind of like wearing wet out of my cage. But anyway, Good night, everyone.
Good
Big
night.
hearts. Love y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Matt.
I know that's just
Thank you for
contagious.
everything you've done.
Sorry, guys.
This has
Thank
been
you, Matt.
amazing.
Good